God's day.
Oh, look at something else. Come on. He says if you just come to praise his name, what should they do?
God's day. Ricky Dillon, we don't own the rights to this music. God's beautiful Tuesday morning. Thanking the Lord for waking us up this morning, starting us on our way, giving us all the activities of our limbs. Brand new day that wasn't promised to any of us. Thank you for life, health, and strength. Thanking Him for life, health, and strength. Thanking Him for watching over us. We slumbered and slept all night long, not allow any hurt, harm, or danger to affect us in any type of way. I'm grateful to God for that. Thank Him for protecting over you. Thank Him for just watching over you as you go through your daily activities, your daily routines. Thanking Him for every little bitty thing that He has done. Just keep on doing, keep on providing, keep on covering, keep on protecting, keep on doing the great things He has been doing. Grateful to God for that. For those that are on the podcast, we are on Facebook Live. And you can go to the God's Day page, like, share, and follow our page. Also, you can, it's all good. Maybe I still can. Let's see. Maybe so. We'll see. You can go to our God's Day page, like, share, and follow the page. And we would love for you to keep in contact with us on there. And for those that are on Facebook, you can go to our podcast, download one of our podcasts. Click on the link on our God's Day page, and it will take you straight to the podcast for God's Day. Please like, share, follow. Let your family and friends know what's going on with God's Day. Be a part of that. what we're doing and what we have going on. Of course, there's some new stuff happening as well. But I'm still grateful to God for how he has just been doing these marvelous things. And I know if it had not been for the Lord that was on my side, I don't know where I would be. I know I just did something I wasn't supposed to do, but that's okay. We weren't going to go all the way around. But I'm just grateful to God for where he is and what he's been doing, how he's been keeping and protecting. It's just an awesome thing, the things he has been doing, and continue to watch over us and just protect us with this virus that's going around. And it's getting closer and closer to wherever you may be. But just make sure I forgot to post that, but I do have some information that was sent out that I received that gives you like things that you can look out for this coronavirus. I know me and a couple of coworkers was discussing this yesterday, and the guy was saying, the guy was saying, he said, now we afraid, and I should have thought about this, but it's all good. He was like, we survived the bird flu, the swine flu, all this other stuff that has come up. We survived that. So what make you think that this is not something that we can survive? And I was like, you know what, you're right, because we have been through a lot worse or a lot just as bad, and we have survived it. The E. coli, you remember they kept coming up with stuff that with the E. coli and the Ebola and all those things that kept coming up throughout the United States or throughout the states, the entire world or whatever, but things that have came to the forefront, we were able to get over. That's why I say you still pray, you still ask God to cover you, still take the precautionary measures to make sure that you're good, keeping your hands washed, keeping your throat wet. You don't have to drink a lot of water, but just keep your throat wet, making sure that you're staying hydrated, making sure that you're not but I have to post the information because I do have something that was sent, and it's supposed to be from the health department. So I want to make sure that everyone is aware of what symptoms you need to look for and protecting our kids. Me and Tamika had left and went to go get something to eat yesterday for lunch, and we was coming back in the door, and this lady because we can push the button and it automatically open up the doors for us or whatever, and she was trying to beat us to the door so we wouldn't touch the doors, and she had a napkin and she was pushing. She was like, no, don't touch the door, don't touch nothing, and we was like, yes ma'am. I mean, we got our hands up like, okay, yes ma'am, you're right. And but her thing was, stop touching stuff. So we was talking to the security guard, and he said yeah, you know how stuff gets started. And I said, yeah, people don't like to wash their hands. Somebody was telling me a couple of weeks ago, there was a young lady in the restroom, she just walked out, she didn't wash her hands. And we don't know. So you don't know what you're touching, you don't know you don't know what people are doing, because you're not around them 24/7. So you don't know what they're touching, what they're doing. I seen a video that was saying, I seen it, I guess maybe about a couple of weeks ago. If I find a video, I'll share it, because I didn't share it or save it or anything. But the young lady got on there, and I'm not sure where she was, but she got on the elevator, and she was just like, they said she was infected with the coronavirus, and she was all on the elevator buttons. And we have an elevator in my job, so we have to push the button on what floor we're going to, unless we're taking the stairwell. And but she was intentionally spitting or coughing, sneezing towards the buttons. And so they have her on camera, and they say, y'all be careful touching stuff, because people are not paying attention. I mean, people are just this nasty because they got it. They want to spread it to the world, and they don't care how they do it. So you just spit, you just sneezing and coughing, and it's going towards, it's pushing the buttons, and you know somebody's going to touch it. So a few seconds later, the elevator doors open up, and a young lady got on there, and it's clear as day. She goes on and she pushes the button where this woman just coughed up and down the entire button thing. And I was just like, oh my gosh. And they just saying, if that's one person doing that, just imagine, hey, how are you guys today? Just imagine what somebody else is doing by them coughing or sneezing somewhere else. It's very, very important to keep your hands washed. If you got the clean up under your nails, make sure you keep your hands washed. and just protecting yourself overall. You ask the Lord. I know I've already asked the Lord to cover all of us, to cover every little bitty thing that you do, because people's intentions, I told y'all a long time ago, people's intentions are not like yours. Their intentions is not going to be what your intentions are. You got plans on just living a healthy life, a long life, being here for a long period of time, be able to raise your great grandkids, and then you have somebody that wants to be selfish because of what they've done, and they want to spread a contagious disease or a contagious virus to somebody else. And unfortunately, that's what you have to live with. So I say, make sure your hands is washed. I believe the information that I have to share was saying keep your throat moist, keep water with you at all time, making sure you're drinking plenty of fluids, and what symptoms there are to look for. When I read it, I didn't remember what all it said. That was a couple of things that I remember, but we already know to keep your hands washed. I mean, we survived the flu itself, but all other things that have been going on. And Tamika said it the other day. She was like, if it's our time to go, it's our time to go, or it's for us to go through or whatever. And I was like, well, yeah, because you could do your best to prevent it. You can do your best to do it. But if the Lord says that's for you, or that's your time, it is what it is. But I just pray that we all just be extra careful with what we're doing. Keeping our hands washed, keeping our babies' hands washed, because they touch everything, and they like to put everything in their mouths and put it back on the counter, and you don't know who touched it or wherever it came from. So just make sure that you're keeping everything up, clean, and making sure you're washing and everything, and making sure you're washing your hands as well. Hey, how are you guys today? Making sure you're washing your hands as well, because this stuff is serious, and I love each and every one of you, and I don't want nothing to happen to anybody. Even with traveling, washing everything, doing all these things that are precautionary measures that we need to take, and not being afraid. You see somebody not washing their hands, for my health. Could you please, for my health, because I need this for me. And like I said, a lot of people don't care, because that's not a daily routine that they do. They don't think that it's important to wash their hands. People be laughing at me, because when I'm in the break room, I probably wash my hands probably 10 times before I leave out of there. And Tamika be like, just give it. She already know. The last thing I'm going to do before I walk out, I'm going to wash my hands. I don't know what's in here. I don't know what I touch. I don't know everybody. I don't know what they're playing. I don't know what they do. And because you don't know, you protect your own self. And like I said, ask the Lord to protect you, to have this covering, the blood of Jesus being covered all over all of us. Because you're going into the public, you're going into a public setting, especially when we're going to work, you're amongst a lot of people, and you don't know what goes on the outside. You don't know who they've been around, and everybody's coming into one space or to one area or to one building, and you don't know what somebody else has. So when people sneeze, that's the first thing. Everybody's looking over at the person like, who's that? Who was that sneezing? And you sneezing all day, or you coughing all day. Hey, lady, how are you guys today? You coughing all day, or you sneezing all day. You looking around trying to see, wait, you've been coughing for 2 days. It's time to go see somebody. You've been sneezing for 5 hours. I need you to go find out where this come from. What is this? And it's only because you're trying to be protective of yourself. You never know. Like I said, people's plans are different from yours. I feel like if I'm going to die, I'm going to pass away, I'm going to pass this on to the entire world, because I'm not happy. Or whatever the case may be. I told you about the young lady. She got on the elevator, and she had the opportunity, because I think she had something over her face, but her back was to the camera. But she intentionally walked up to the buttons on the elevator and was, just really just going at it. And you can see her saliva going against and I was just like, oh my gosh. And I'm thinking, okay, we got elevators at my job, and a lot of people at my job, they travel. So, because my job does, oh my, Lord bless whoever who's involved in this accident. Touch them right now. I pray that they are okay. Oh, okay, so this just happened, because there's not any type of, and they across 1, 2, 3, possibly 4 lanes, look like. So I'm praying for them to be okay. Jesus. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I was trying to go around this. I'm not sure. God bless them. That's what the holdup was. I was like, it's early. Why is the holdup so backed up so right now? But anyway, y'all, I just want to tell y'all about that. I will post the information. I did forget to post it, and I just thought about it, so I will post the information that I received. That came down from pretty top of the line. But DISD did send out some information or call and gave some information about this. Again, when I post it, please read it. You can share the information with your family and friends. Let them know what's going on and how they can protect themselves and what symptoms to look for and how they're feeling. And let's make sure that we're just protecting over each other. If you don't see, try to keep everybody, tell them the same thing. Hey, let's keep our hands washed. Let's make sure, I think my job sent out some information too, but let's make sure that we're washing our hands. Let's making sure that we're keeping each other safe or whatever. So I just wanted to put that out there and let y'all know about that. Anyway, we're gonna move on to something else. I did want to tell y'all, I did post this morning, I posted yesterday about if you want a God Stay t-shirt, how you can get one. I'm doing a giveaway. It's going to be on Friday. So all you have to do is follow the little simple rules that are on there. Like my God Stay page. Share the page. Don't share the post. Share the page. Tag 2 of your friends. 2, 3, how many ever. You can tag as many, but at least 2 you have to tag. You come back and you come in and say, I've shared. Comment on there and say you've done it. That way, I can add you, and then Friday morning, I put you in a drawing. Friday morning, I will pull on whoever did the rules. You have to follow everything. And, Friday morning on the live, we will pull, and whoever gets the t-shirt, all you have to do is send me what size, and then tell me what your address so I can send it to you, or if you want to come pick it up, that's fine too. And, but yes, that's how you can win a God Stay t-shirt. When you get your t-shirt, whoever may win, go ahead and take a portrait of it. I say portrait. Take a portrait of it, and we're going to post it and all those good things. Possibly may do 2 or more. We don't know. But right now, it will be 1. And so like the page. Share the page. Don't follow the page. Like the page. Share the page. Tag 2 or more of your friends, family members, whatever, and let me know that you've done it. That way I can add you to the drawing Friday morning doing the Facebook. If it's just one person, it's just one person. I mean, hey, I told everybody what's going on. You see the t-shirt, I posted that. I gave you all the information. Get over, Mr. Caterer. So make sure that you're doing that. And for those that's on the podcast, please go to Facebook, like, share on there, and you can do the same thing. And follow those rules. Like the page, share the page, tag 2 or 3 or more, how many of your friends, and let me know that you've done it. I'll add you to the drawing. We'll pull whoever it is on Facebook Live on Friday morning, and you'll have a t-shirt, a God Stay t-shirt. Just trying to do something a little different, add a couple of things on there. For whoever birthday it is today, happy birthday. God bless you. Thanking the Lord for allowing you to make it another day. God is doing some awesome things. He's doing some, incredible things, and I love that. We just want to make sure that we are thanking the Lord for what He has done for you already. Don't be afraid to tell your testimony. Don't be afraid to let people know how God works. Don't be afraid to be a witness for Him. To let folks know, hey, let me tell you what kind of God I serve. Let me tell you what I could have been a part of. Let me tell you where I should have been. Let me tell you what could be. But the Lord didn't allow those things, those could be's to happen, to be in the forefront for you to be dealing with. That's why I said it's a lot of time folks who are not, they don't know how to, okay, just looking at me. A lot of people don't know how to just giving God thanks where they are, because they expect for everything to be perfect. If everything is already perfect, you don't have any hardships, you don't have any issues, you don't have no trials or tribulations, you have nothing going on, everything is just perfect, then What do you have? What experience do you have? What can you tell somebody else? You can't tell them anything because you've never been through anything. It's like a lot of times folks think, oh, you're so young, you don't know, you haven't lived life, you don't understand what this is about, you don't understand that because you haven't had any experiences, you haven't went through nothing, you don't know what hardship is like, you don't know how it is to try to rob Peter to pay Paul, you don't know what it's like to have hard time if the water's getting cut off, the lights get cut off, if you don't have anywhere to lay your head, you don't have any food, you don't have anything. Your mindset is wrong. You're going through depression, you're going through mental illness, you're going through a whole lot of things. Your kids ain't acting right, spouse might not be acting right, so a whole lot of things may not be going right for you. So you don't have no life experiences. So because you expected for life to just be 100%, you have to go through some hard times. You're gonna have to go through some trials and tribulations. Just don't know what it is, or what problems you may have. But whatever it is, you're gonna have to go through it. That way you can learn from those things. You can increase on being better. You can share your story, share your information with other people, and let them know that God is still watching. He still cares for you. He still wants you to be this awesome person that He know that you can be, that He created, that God created, because He created everything. He created it all. And since He created it all, He wanted you to be something greater and better. But you're going to have to take on the hard part, the hard stuff. It's like once you get saved, you think that this is going to be an easy road, that life is just going to be like, all right, that's you. It's going to be easy. No, it gets harder. You try. Now this devil finna get real busy, because every time you get closer to God, every time things go right for you, every time some things go and you trying to do the right thing, you trying to push forward, you don't let all this other stuff go, or you just you gradually letting things go, you moving on from a whole lot of things, and the devil gets busy. He starts working on you, working on your kids, working on your spouse, working on you all together, affecting everything, your job, how you handle things, all kind of stuff just start coming up. And that's when how strong is your faith? How strong are you? How are you going to handle different situations that come? Because this is something new. You didn't know it was going to be like this. You didn't know it was going to be this hard. So how do you go forth? How do you move on from that? Because now they trying to, I told y'all a long time ago, folks will test your salvation. I don't think that's a word. They'll test you to see how saved you are. The devil gets busy to see if you really as strong as you say you are. Let me test you. Let me test your faith and see how strong you are. You know, faith is, if you have faith the size of a mustard seed, you can move mountains. You can do a whole lot of things. That's why I was saying yesterday about stepping out your comfort zone, stepping out there on faith about some things you've been putting in the back, you've been holding on to. You just like, I'm going to do that in 5 years. Now, 5 years done came and gone, but you still saying, I'm going to do that in 5 years. I'm going to do that and I'm going to wait to the end of the year. Why you don't know what tomorrow holds. You don't know what tomorrow holds. Why would you going to put that off to the end of the year? And we still just on we just started the third month of the year. So why would you stop being that person that has this all this greatness, this ambition you have? You have so much I feel like I realized this last night, that I have a lot of personality. Like, I think it'd be a lot for a lot of people, because folks be looking at you kind of strange, be like, ooh, your personality, you just so. And I'm like, well, yeah. And people think you're supposed to be afraid of that. Stop being afraid. Don't be afraid of that. I know some people just like, I'm just shy and I'm just so reserved and I just don't. No, if you that person, how strong is your faith? Hold on a second. Let me order my food. Yeah, let me have a number 7 with cheese.
Are the vegetables on it?
Yes.
What can I drink with light today?
Sweet tea, no ice, please.
There you go. Do you said with the sweet tea, no ice?
Yes.
Okay, with the sweet tea, no ice, what else can I get for you today?
And let me have a lemon. No, you know what? Never mind. I don't want that. That's okay. That's it.
Okay, go ahead and do my favorite close to the second window, 573.
Thank you. I forgot I got some cake at work. That lemon pie was about to do some justice, y'all. But I'm just saying, y'all step out there on faith. I got some stuff that I am working on. I was contacted by somebody last night to do something, and I pray that it works out. I told you until it is done, I would not make, any type of announcement. But I just want y'all to pray with me that this situation works out, or this possibly new opportunity works out. So pray with me on that. I'm stepping out of my comfort zone with a lot of stuff that I probably wouldn't cause myself to do. I probably wouldn't do if it was like 2 years ago. I probably wouldn't do. But I feel myself is stepping out there on faith. Bishop had told us last year, and y'all can take this and accept it for whatever it is. And I'm saying it to anybody that wants to listen, or anybody that wants to take on to what I'm saying. Year before last, so 2018, Bishop was going into, he said the Lord had been dealing with him about becoming a bishop and changing into this new position of becoming a bishop. Of course, you had the letdowns. You had people talk about you. You ain't supposed to be no bishop. The bishop means you're supposed to have more than one church. And how many members do y'all have? And who told you that? And I'm supposed to be the person that, it was a whole lot of negative talk. Okay, but just listen to what I'm saying. It was a whole lot of negative talk about him becoming the bishop of New Freeman Chapel, not somebody else's church, not to go through somebody in order for him to get where he is. So anyway, passing all of that, again, this is what I meant by the negative talk. If you accept what people are saying about you, and you when people say negative stuff about you, if you hold on to that and you do what they say do, or go by what they say go by, what do you have? You won't have anything. You will be at a standstill. You won't increase. You won't be better, because you're listening to what people say, and they don't want you to be better. They don't want you to be greater, and a lot of folks don't want you to be better than them. So let me hold you back. Let me stop you. Let me put some things out there. Hey, how are you guys today? Let me put some things out there about you, or let me talk you down out of what you're planning on doing, because I don't want you to be better. I don't want you to do greater. I want you to have to need me in order for you to increase. It matters all that. But anyway, that's not the point of this story. I just want to give y'all a little bit on that. But what I'm saying is, I'm going to have to pause in a second, one more time, in just a second, when they hand me my food. But all I'm trying to say is this. When he was telling us about his increase, he said the Lord had been dealing with him about his about becoming a bishop, and the Lord had been talking to him. He had been getting it from other people. He had pretty much a prophecy that came to him and told him what he was supposed to be. It was something else that a young man told him some years ago, and seemed like that's coming into the forefront too. But we ain't gonna talk about that, because folks will start trying to talk you down and try to again. So anyway, with that being said, he had already said, when I receive my elevation, be ready for the church to receive yours. Now, are you going to accept the elevation that is being handed to you, that's being presented to you, that's being put in your face? Are you going to accept your elevation, or are you going to stand at a standstill? Are you going to just sit right there and not accept what God has for you? Or are you going to be scared? You're going to run, you're going to tuck your tail, and you're going to move on. And I think y'all have heard me say that before. But what happens is, what people tend to realize, people tend to not understand, is the fact that when the Lord is telling, when your pastor or whomever is telling you, be ready to receive your elevation, don't be afraid to do that. Some people, they get afraid. Oh my gosh, what is elevation? What they mean? You increasing when it comes down to serving God. You increasing when it comes down to, let me see. They're not gonna let me. This one says I have. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on just a second. I'm gonna finish this in just a minute. I'm gonna have to do my. What said I? Because they said I got it. Hello.
Cheese with the sweet tea and ice?
Yes.
Oh, we got the big tag.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm on the live on my phone. No. Thank you. So when he was saying, be ready for your increase, be ready for your elevation, a lot of people was afraid. They ran away from it. They got scared. Excuse me. They wasn't ready for the elevation the Lord had for them. Whatever it is. If it means speaking, if it means singing, if it means preaching the word of God, becoming a deacon, becoming a minister, whatever your elevation is, that's for you. Thank you. Thank you. Spicy, please. Oh. Thank you. You too. But what I'm saying is, so your elevation comes and you run from it. You get scared, you leave, you don't accept what the Lord has given you to be elevated. And like I said, he told the church that a lot of people took on to that, and they are doing awesome with their elevation. They're doing some awesome things with what they took on to what Bishop said, and they're taking on to that. And that's why I said, if it's out there for you, go ahead and accept it. Don't worry about what the other folks got to say about it. But I was saying that to say this: so great opportunities come because you have started accepting your elevation. Now, I don't know if y'all watch our Facebook Live. I'm gonna say this, but I'm gonna say this. So Bishop said a couple of weeks ago, he's been saying it for probably like the past few months or so, where he was like, I'm gonna have to license you. And I was like, license me to do what? And he was like, because you speaking, you doing all this stuff, so this is like your elevation. You're going into something better, or you're going into something. This has nothing to do with what I was talking about that happened last night. This has nothing to do with this. This is something totally different. But what I'm saying, I'm just talking about the elevation of it all. We are so afraid to accept our elevation. When he said it, I was just like, I didn't see that the Lord was taking me into me being a licensed anything, like beyond what I already do. And he was like, yeah, because you're already there. And then, pretty soon I'm going to have to ordain you. And I'm like, listen, when you hear those words going together, you're just like, sir, wait a minute. Let me talk to Jesus. Let him tell me. Let him talk to me. Let him tell me. But I have to, what my bishop is telling me, I'm listening to it. Been talking to the Lord about it, and whatever he has for me, I will accept what he has for me. Did I see myself going down that road of trying to be licensed, anything, whatever? No. But again, stepping out there on faith, coming out of your comfort zone on things you normally wouldn't do. You see it, you know that, it's for somebody else, but you're not seeing it for you. And that's why stepping out there on faith, coming out of your comfort zone, asking the Lord to show you some new things, or to put you into a different world, platform, giving folks a different view. Again, it comes with me saying that. Somebody will go back and watch this live, and it'll turn into something totally different, which is fine. And I told you, I accept the constructive criticism. I accept the negative talk. I accept, and the reason why I say I accept that, because to me, it's like a motivation. The Lord hears you. He knows what you're saying when it comes down to somebody else or something about somebody else. Let me put this out there too, and this has nothing to do with me personally. It has nothing, but just for those that may be doing this. Watch how you talk about the pastor of any church, even if you're not the pastor. If you don't have a church home, he's not your pastor. Watch how you talk about him. Watch how you bring him down, how you just, because you know you're not supposed to put your mouth on the pastor. You're not supposed to discuss or talk him down, or be, you see what I'm saying? Like, have negative talk about him, because that's not a good thing. You talking down on the church, you talking bad about the church, you want to go against the church, you got so much to say, but you're not doing anything. You're a pew member, you're a bench member. And I'm saying this because this is something I feel like that needs to be said. A lot of people don't like to listen to that because they feel like, I can say what I want to. Keep your mouth off the pastor. I don't care if he's not making the right decision or the decision you think he should make. I told y'all a long time ago, you don't like what's going on at the church, start your own. Create your own church. You can start your own ministries. A lot of people that are doing it, yes, it's hard. Yes, it's hard. But start your own ministry. Do your own thing. That way, the rules and regulations on how you think things should be ran will go according to you. Pray about that, though, going into something of that sort. Doing something like that. Hey, how are you guys today? Doing something like that it's hard. But my thing is, keep your mouth off the pastor. Keep your mouth off of him. Keep your mouth off his family, his children, all those things. Because you're doing damnation to yourself. You're hurting yourself. You're putting yourself, like, listen, when I tell you it's raining, you're hurting yourself. You're putting yourself in harm's way by you talking about the pastor. it almost came to me what I was about to say. I'm gonna say it in a second when it come back to me. That's all right, Lord. That's all right. We're gonna get it. That's all right. But keep your mouth off of him. When you gotta talk, I don't like the way he did that he ain't handled that right. He ain't doing that right. He shouldn't have let her sing. He should let me sing. You know what? If you just start your own ministry, okay, you can sing as many songs as you want. You can handle any situation like you want it, but you cannot tell the pastor what to do. Like, you can't do that. Who are you? Did God give you that vision? I told my husband that long time ago. I said, folks want to run everything. They can't even run their house, but they want to run everything. They want to do everything. Start your own ministry. That way you wouldn't even have those type of problems. Folks get upset about that. I know folks, First Lady Campbell came to me Sunday and she was just like, my husband was telling me you was talking about folks that don't have a church home and they want to get mad at the pastor for him charging them or to use the church because they wasn't a member or their family members wasn't a member, and so they upset. I said people get upset and they think the church is wrong for charging them to use their sanctuary. Y'all don't. On the other side, it's still a business side when it comes to church. It's still a business side, and folks think that because you church member, you're not supposed to say anything back. You're supposed to say, I'm supposed to accept what you say to me, and I'm not supposed to have a conversation or say anything back to you. That's not right. That's not. We're still human first. Everybody is still human first before they anything. So when you come to people like that in that type of don't mistreat people. I told you, folks, to test your salvationness. They'll test your saveness. They'll test and see how strong is your faith. They trying to see if you really saved, and because they waiting on you to cuss or to go off or whatever the case may be. They ready for you to do that. Come on, good baby, because like you trying to come on over, dumb truck. Come on, baby. They want to test you to see if you save, and then when you go off, I told you they wouldn't save. I told you she was just like everybody else. I told you they wasn't about nothing. Don't even worry about that. Keep your mouth off the pastor. Keep your mouth off the first family. Stop talking about the church. If you're not doing nothing in the church, you have nothing to talk about. You have nothing. You shouldn't even be talking. Don't even, unless it's something positive or you got plans to make it better. Other than that, what do you have to do? Everything is not going to go your way. What job you go to and the rules are going your way? They have to come to you to see how the rules should go. Nobody. No. You have to go through. You have to deal with rules. You have to obey the rules. You have to. If you want to continue to work there, that's what I'm saying. Church, it's the same way. There are rules and regulations. There's ways to handle things, but you can't tell the pastor what to do because you think he should do things the way you think he should do it. That's not how that go. He don't have to come to you and get permission from you on how to handle certain things with you. Like, that's just not the way that they do. Or you behind the church and you talking noise, or I say talking noise means you talking down on the church, and you trying to pull people away from the church. All those things that happen, people don't believe that this stuff is that they don't believe that these things can harm them. And you trying to figure out how your life, or why you have so much health issues, or why your kids is just because you got so much to say about the church. You don't talk about your job. You don't put down your job. You got to follow those rules and regulations at your job. You have to go through that. So why just you talk about it, but you're going on about your business, but the job is the best thing in the world, but not the church. All right, I'm going to leave that alone. I'll leave that alone, okay? But anyway, y'all know I'm going to tell y'all to follow Miss Tracie Green with Voluptuous Woman of Pearl. Miss Tracie Green is like Amazon without you being an Amazon Prime member. She has everything you need from the top of your head to the sole of your little bitty feet. Listen, whatever you need, she got socks. Hold on, I got socks in my purse. Listen, she has these like beautiful socks like this. She got socks. Listen, look at these socks. Aren't they gorgeous? They are cute. So she has socks, that's why I said from the bottom of your feet. And sometimes she even sells shoes too. Listen, helping you out. She has everything you need. Top of your head to the sole of your feet. Sole of your feet. Then you got, with her being with Voluptuous Woman of Pearl, I said she's like Amazon without you being an Amazon Prime member where you have to pay all these extra fees just to get your products quick or the same day or next day. No, you don't have to worry about that. She take care of you. As long as you take care of your invoice at a timely manner, she will make sure that you get your products in a timely manner. She does it expeditiously, and I promise you won't be disappointed with how she handles her business. Her customer service is grand. Her the love of God that she has is grand. I love that about her. Miss Tracie Green is an awesome lady. I love her. So check her out, Miss Tracie Green with Voluptuous Woman of Pearl. I promise you again, you will not be disappointed with her products, her customer service. And I got these beautiful earrings from Miss Tracie. Aren't they cute? I know. Yes, they are. They're gorgeous. So please check her out. Voluptuous Woman of Pearl, Miss Tracie Green. Check out Miss Teonda Smith with Star Diva Bling with T. She is a paparazzi consultant. She has a lot of beautiful things. Another very sweet young lady. She has a page, Star Diva Bling with T. And then she has Star Diva Bling with T VIP. Okay? So please support her. She is a very sweet young lady that has everything you need. She has earrings, necklaces, bracelets, rings. She even have things for men as well and little girls. So this is your opportunity to go to someone that has great customer service. I told you I'm not going to tell you about anybody that I do not recommend. And I recommend Teonda Smith with Star Diva Bling with T. Also, I recommend her daughter, Cierra Smith, Cierra, Cierra Smith with C Bling, CEE Bling. She's also a great paparazzi consultant. She's following her mother's footsteps. Please support her. If you already liking, sharing, and following their page, when they go live, you will see that they are live, and you will be able to watch their live and support them with their business. Also, another paparazzi consultant, Awana Braxton Morgan with Heavily Anointed Jewels for $5. Heavily Anointed Jewels for $5 is her business, and she has a business page. Please like, share, and follow that. I got this Z piece from her, which is a paparazzi necklace, and I think that's what they call them, as Z pieces. But this is one that I got from her, and also this mermaid bracelet. This mermaid bracelet does turn into another color, but I'm not wearing pink today. I'm wearing this other color today. So, but it does change. But they have lovely things like this, and I'm not just talking about things. These are people that I know, that I deal with, or whatever. So these are things that you can get, like this mermaid bracelet. But please support Awana Braxton Morgan with Heavily Anointed Jewels for $5. Again, they have everything you need. If one doesn't have it, contact the other one. Their information is on the God's Day page. God's Day Whispers in the Pews. You go like, share, and follow their page. There are a lot of businesses that are on there from all over the world. When I say all over the world, I mean all over the world. If you're looking for a church service, you're looking for an event, you're looking for something that's going on, you want to promote it, you want to advertise it, you want to put it out there, let me know. You can email me if you don't have my number, godsday81@gmail.com, GODSDAY 81@gmail.com. And you want to be a guest on the podcast, let me know. You can email me there, and we can set something up for you to become a guest on the podcast. You don't have to be present. We can set it up to where you can just do it audio. And we can have a good conversation. It don't have to be about just your business or just about your product or just about your church. It can be about anything. We can have tough conversations we had before, and you say, hey, I want to talk about this because you said this, and I want to know. I just have to ask. I just want to know. We could sit down, we could talk about it, and we can have a great conversation about it. So that is an opportunity for anybody that's willing and want to be a part of that. Again, you can email me at godsday81@gmail.com, GODSDAY81@gmail.com. Please also don't forget to like, share, and follow the page. There are some great things that's going on, and like I said, we're doing the t-shirt giveaway. If you want to be a part of that, go on there to the God's Day page. The instructions are there for you to follow. Like the page, share the page, tag 2 of your friends, 2 or 3 more of your friends, and let me know that you've done it. I will add you to the drawing on Friday morning. We will pull the winner for the God's Day t-shirt. And all you have to do is just let me know your size and send me your address, and I will send you, your shirt. Or you can meet me and get it, whichever way it's comfortable for you. So, but I just wanted to let you all know that. But also, don't forget about other people that I know. Takasha Brown-olaiya, which is my niece, she has Fortress Boutique. Fortress Boutique is an online boutique that you can go and shop, and you can get your stuff quick. She's a great customer service person. That's my niece, as I said. And she's beautiful. She models her own things, her own products, great things. She also has the Instagram, Fortress Boutique, FORTRESSBOUTIQ. And her website is Fortress Boutique, FORTRESS Boutique, BOUTIQ. .bigcartel, BIGCARTEL.com. You can go there, or you can go to her page, Takasha, TAKASHA, click on her name and go on there and you can see her products. She have them on her page. Again, she's on Instagram. If you see the stuff that she models, that's on her page. She'll let you know if it's available. You can go to that page and you can just order whatever you need. Go and check out the Fortress Boutique with Takasha Brown-olaiya. I promise you won't be disappointed with the products that you receive, but the things that you get from her. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Nice stuff. Great things. So please check her out with her online boutique store. Also check out Emerioum Smith with the Shrell's KK pickles. She has Kool-Aid pickles with all types of flavors and seasonings and stuff that you will want for yourself. And I still believe that she is doing where you can sell the pickles and you can make commission off of what you sell. If she's still doing that, you can contact her and she will let you know if that's something she's still offering. But her pickles are in the local convenience stores in the Oak Cliff area, and also I believe she have them in the tax service company and inside of Oak Cliff and the Oak Cliff store. But her information, if you go to the Shrell's KK Pickles, it'll pop up on there and it'll give you all the information on what she's doing and how she's handling it and how she's doing with these and how you can be a part of the Shrell's KK Pickles team, which is going to be an awesome thing, especially if you want to earn extra cash, you want to earn extra money. You can see her. You have a way you can make some extra money. You want to help her with her Kool-Aid pickles, you can do it. Also, I believe she's in donut shops in Oak Cliff as well. So she's doing amazing things. That's a classmate of mine. She's doing some great things. Also, she has the Duck Off. The Duck Off is DUCC. And the Duck Off is a place where you can go and relax, get your mind right, meditate, get your life in order, be free for a minute, get yourself together and come on back. But it's a place where you can go and just get your mind together. And she also offers, like, if you want to bring out the cotton candy machine, she has bounce houses, and for kids and for grown folks, she have it for everybody. It has a basketball goes in it. It has boxing and all this other kind of stuff. You go to her page, you'll see it. You go to her name. Her name is Emerioum, Emerioum. I spelled that wrong. Emerioum. I didn't spell it right. All right. Please check her out, Emerioum Smith. If y'all have seen previous Facebook Lives, I've tagged her in it. So you can just click on her name. It made it so easy for you all to just get in contact with these people. I have tagged them on the videos. If I talk about them, I added them on there so that you can just easily access their page. And all you have to do is... Okay, don't ride up on me, good baby, because I'm finna back up right here. I don't like when people do that. They ride so close to you, don't know what I'm about to do. Car length. So anyway, please check out Emerioum Smith. She has the Duck Off. I'm about to give you her number. I believe it's 214-309-0799. Again, it's 214-309-0799. And you can call and contact her, and she will let you know. I'm sorry, I said her number wrong. Scratch that. Her phone number is 214-309-8799. Did I say that, or did I say 07? But it's 8799. 214-309-8799. Again, the Duck Off is a place where you can go. They have bounce houses with boxing gloves, 6 basketball goals, campers, cotton candy machine rentals, and more. Again, you can contact her for the Shrell's KK Pickles with different variety of flavors, and for the Duck Off at 214-309-8799. Also, check out Michelle Ivy with Ivy Credit Repair. She does credit repair, taxes, legal documents, notary, and much more. You can call her at 469-765-7732. Again, her phone number is 469-765-7732. And she is with Michelle. That's Michelle Ivy with Ivy Credit Repair. And like I said, she does multiple things. If you go to her website, all her services are on there, which is ivycreditrepair.com. And it will give you all the information, services that you need. Let me see if we can. I got a truck right here. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to see if I'm close enough. Oh, I might have to move. But you can go to her website, ivycreditrepair.com, and you can use my promo code, which is credit05A as in Apple 81. Again, the promo code is credit05A as in Apple 81. And she will let you know what services you provide, and she will give you 10% discount off of whatever services: credit repair, taxes, legal documents, and much more. She also do notary, and you can do these things virtually. I believe the notary you can't, but everything else you can do it virtually. Contact her website, ivcreditrepair.com, or you can call her at 469-765-7732. Use my promo code for 10% discount. 05A is in Apple 81. Again, it's credit 05, A is in Apple 81. She also has an online jewelry store, which is ivybeautytreasures.com, and you can go on there and see what jewelry she has available. Hey, Awana, guys, day. I was just talking about you. That's Awana Braxton Morgan, y'all. I was just telling y'all about. Please go like, share, and follow her page. She's with Heavenly Anointed Jewels for $5. Please support her with her paparazzi business. She went live last night, so go back and watch the live from last night, and it will show you the things that she has available. Or if it's something in particular that you're looking for, you can reach out to her, and she can let you know what she has. I told you about everybody on here. Again, for those that don't know that we do now have a podcast, please go to the God's Day page, like, share, and follow the page. You like, share, and follow the page, you will see all the information that is on there. There are great places, great people on there that you can network with, and they have a lot of information that you can use, and it'd be great for you in your business or your event or whatever you're having. There are some good people out there that are doing some amazing things, and we can support them. If you can't be there financially, you can't be there physically. Hey, how are you guys today? If you can't be there, you're welcome. If you can't be there physically or financially, the small thing that you can do is like, share, and follow their page. It takes a second just to push that share button and send the information on and let other people on your page see what amazing things somebody else is doing. Again, I did want to tell y'all about the podcast. Go to the God's Day page. I have put the links out there for the God's Day. They're all over a lot of the podcast platforms: Spreaker, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, what I say? Oh, somebody don't. Oh, I apologize. So we on Spreaker, Apple Podcasts, Deezer, Podcast Chaser. Podcast Addict, Podchaser, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Castbox, and Google Podcasts. So go on there. You can click on the link. The link will give you all the information that is that will take you straight to the God's Day podcast. And the episodes are on there. Even today's will be on there. All you have to do is click on that link, download the episodes, and you can listen to them at your free time. If you miss any of our lives, any of our podcast episodes, you can always go back, listen to them. I pray that they bless you. If there's something that I can do to increase or to do better at, something that I can do that you would like to see on the podcast, or on Facebook, please let me know. You want to be a guest, you have some information you want to talk about, you want to promote your business, any of those things, you can email me, godsday81@gmail.com. If you don't have my number, you can use the email, godsday81@gmail.com, and we can set something up for you to be a guest, promote your business, promote your products, tell us all about whatever you have going on, your event, whatever it is. Tell your family and friends. Also, don't forget about the t-shirt giveaway. Go to the God's Day page. It's pinned at the top, and it tells you all the information you have to do to be a part of the giveaway. That's on Friday morning. During the Facebook Live, I'll pull whoever name have followed all the instructions, and you will receive a God's Day t-shirt. The picture of the t-shirt is also on there. I wore it on Friday. But the t-shirt is already, you won't get that particular one because that's like the first one. So you won't get that one. But I will give you your own. So don't think I'm going to give you the one I had on. I'm not. I'm going to give you a brand new one. For those that are on the podcast now, you can go to the God's Day page on Facebook, and you can like, share, and follow us. All the instructions are there also, and it gives you all the information. If you're on Instagram, you can look up under my name, Aunqunic, Aunqunic. The instructions are also on the Instagram page. There's something you want to add, something you want to talk about, something you want to do, let me know. Share it with me, tag me in, and let me know what's going on. Let's get you together. If it's your church service, you got an event coming up, a baby shower, bridal shower, a banquet, whatever it is, send it to me. Let me know what it is. Y'all know I want y'all to have a great day. I want y'all to have a beautiful Tuesday. I know it's kind of cloudy and rainy outside right now. a little cool, but that's all good. It's all for great things. Today can still be an amazing day, no matter how it looks outside. What's in your heart and what you bring that sunshine. You bring that happiness. You bring that joy. You bring that love, that light that Jesus has put into you, that light shining so bright. You got Jesus all through you. So when you walk, I told you last week, I walked into work and this lady was like, oh my gosh, you got to smile. You just come in all happy and smiling and doing all these great. And I was like, yes, ma'am. I said, she's like, oh, that's going to change later. I said, no, not me. I don't let nobody change that. I had a young lady that with the older lady that's on our team. She tried it with me yesterday. And I don't let nobody change who I am. I'm still going to be me, and I still smile, and I still go on. You can't take me out of who I am and what I'm going to be. I will not let you change my attitude behind how you feel or what's going on with you. Now, I can make you change your attitude about what I'm feeling, because my love and my smile and my happiness is contagious, and I want to pass that on to everybody. We got enough negative talk, enough us talking about people and bringing folks. It's enough of all that. So the positive vibe, let me be the one that come in when I go into work. I say, good morning, Mary too. Like today is Tuesday. I say Mary Tuesday, and they be like, Mary Tuesday. Yeah, because you don't know. People say happy and Mary. That's the same thing. Okay, happy Tuesday. I want to say Merry Tuesday. Who said it had to be Merry Christmas? Happy Christmas. That's what I say. You flip it around. Folks look at you strange. I don't say pictures. I say portraits. So people look at you like, you really just gonna say portraits? I do. You have to bring some differentness. I'm saying different. I'm just making up stuff here. You have to bring some new things to the forefront. Again, come out of your comfort zone. Stop. Don't be afraid to step out there on faith. Don't be afraid to change, bring some extraness, because I'm extra. Bring some extraness into somebody else. You don't know what people are dealing with. They just looking to smile. They're looking for somebody just to talk and just have a conversation with them. They're just looking for something that's just going to brighten up their day. And if you bringing that, that's great. It's not looking at you and saying you better or anything like that. It's just saying you changing somebody. You don't know what somebody's mindset is like. You don't know where they're going. And if they click on your live, they click on your one of your videos, they click on a post, your name, and they just trying to see if you said something encouraging to make them change their mindset. That's why I said don't let your last post be your worst post, because you can post something and that's a deal breaker, because they was expecting for something to be great coming from you, and you posted something that was kind of like, you just posted that fight. And that's what I'm dealing with. I'm fighting with somebody, and they take that and they go ahead and do, well, I'm finna go on over here and just kill them. I'm finna go over here and kill myself. I'm finna do any of these things because they looked at your post. That's why I said don't let your last post or anything that you post be negative, breaking you down. Now we laugh, don't get me wrong, laugh and enjoy yourself, because I love to laugh, I love to enjoy myself, but at the same time I want to make sure that someone is encouraged, somebody is holding on, because people are dealing with some stuff, like some serious stuff that you may not be aware of, and they're smiling on the outside, but deep down inside they're hurting. They're going through some stuff and they don't know how to deal with it. You can be like the greatest Christian. You can know the book beginning to the ends, from Genesis to Revelation. You can know all of it. You can know the ins and the outs of the Bible. But how do you apply it to your life, and are you applying it to your life? And how do you deal with it when it hits your house? How do you deal with it when it's touching your heart? How do you deal with it when it's touching your mind? How do you deal with it when it's touching your children? That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. You don't know until it hits your house. You don't know until it touches you. You're not sure how things is going to change your mindset, change somebody else's mindset. They're used to you being this encourager, this inspirational person, this person that has so many great things and positive things to say, and then you post something about something that has nothing to do with it, and they change their mind about what they're getting ready to do, something that they could have changed their mind about because of something that you posted. It's some things out there. That's why I said, watch how you handle things, how you talking to people. People are already down. I didn't argue with the lady. I was just saying there's a way you could have asked for me to, because I was talking to somebody at the time and we were just having a general conversation, and it was just really snappy. It's just like, oh, y'all done talking because y'all not. And I said that you could have just said excuse me, and I'm smiling because I'm not gonna get upset, but you rolling your eyes and you snapping at people, that's not the way to be. That's not. If you told somebody you went to church, did you really? I know your pastor's not teaching you that. He's not gonna teach you to snap at people. And when you're doing something, I don't care what age you are, there's still respect. Now, listen, again, people test your salvation, they'll test your safeness to see how far you are. So all I did was just say, next time, all you have to do is just say, excuse me. We would say, you don't know what we were talking about. We weren't talking loud, but because you didn't know what we were talking about and you wanted to get what you was trying to, I got a question. But there's a way that you can handle these things. You don't have to always just let things be so bad and so negative and so down. We can be better than that. We got some good things going on. The Lord wants us to do better than what we're doing. This Christian life that we say we live in, are we really living it? Are we really showing people what the Christian walk is about? Are we really letting his light shine through us? People don't have to know you go to church. All they have to know is just they can see it through you and know that you go to church. They don't have to know that you go to whatever church it is and they don't have to know any of that. All they need to know is they can see that light shining in you. You never know where somebody is hurting, and things that you say can affect them and pull them down into a whole nother perspective, and it changed your life in the blink of an eye. Don't be the reason behind it. You might not ever know that. You could know that. But because you have people, because you're used to being that encourager, the inspirational person, continue to do that. Don't change nothing about you. Step out there on faith. I'm telling you, step out there on faith. Come out your comfort zone. I told you I'm doing it now. Stepping out my comfort zone with a whole lot of stuff that I didn't even think that was going to ever happen or I was going to ever be a part of. I didn't see myself going down that road. Still don't right now, but the Lord is showing me in different ways. This is where I'm sending you. This is what I'm setting you up for. This is where I want you to go with this. This is how I want you to handle this. And people might think you're copying me, you running this off of me, you got this off of me. It wasn't for you then. Okay. So it is what it is. But you keep on going on. Don't let stuff stop you. Don't let people stop you. Don't let nobody come to you about what you're doing. And you can accept their constructive criticism, but does that mean you have to stop? It doesn't mean you have to stop. That means you have to keep going on. That's that inspiration to keep you going, that motivation, keep you going on. Oh, you said I can't do it. Oh, you said I wasn't gonna be nothing. You said this wasn't gonna go nowhere. I'm just saying, is the instructions on this page? It is. I will share it again, Awana. I will share it again, but the instructions is on my page too. Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry, y'all. I was trying to make sure I was one sticking out in the front. I got a truck behind me, so they have a bed of, and I just wanted to make sure I was far back enough so nobody won't hit the front of my car. But I did want to let you all know that I want y'all to have an awesome day, an incredible day. I want you to keep God first in everything that you do. Pray about things that does not matter to you, that somebody's trying to bring to you. Hey, how are you guys, Dave? It's about God anyway. And if people start making everything about them and she copying out for me, how many paparazzi consultants is out there? It is what it is. How many people are out there just telling God's word? But they make that a competition. We're going to talk about that one day. I ain't going to talk about it now because I got to go. But people want to make telling God's word, I can preach better than you. I don't like him because he don't. Come on. All that matters, if you touching somebody, you're doing something. That's all that matters. It's not a competition. It's not who prettier, who doing it better, who can scream the loudest, who got the all that don't even matter. It don't even matter. It's about him anyway. Sister Mullins! God's day, how are you? But it's about him anyway. But people make it about themselves. They want everything to be about them. I'm the reason this happened. If it wasn't for me, they wouldn't be where they are. If it wasn't for me, they wouldn't have the things that they have. We gotta stop being those people. This is a team. When it come down to Jesus, it's a team. You can't be in everywhere when we're not God. You can't be everywhere at the same time. But he got us working out here for him to tell other people about the word of God, to tell them about the great person, the great things that he has done, how he has restored your soul, how he's blessing you, how he's been keeping the blood of Jesus. How all these things are just coming and protecting you, covering you, watching out for you, doing these things for you that you didn't even expect, you weren't even looking at, you weren't even trying to do. Why he's out here doing all these things? Why is it a competition? Are you reaching somebody on your end? This corner you in, this part of the world are you in? Are you reaching somebody over there? It's not about a competition. Over here, are you reaching somebody whoever is over in this corner, this north, south, east, west, the northeast, the southwest? Are you touching everybody? Let me say this. I'm gonna get out of here. Are you touching somebody from every corner? It's not a competition. This is what the Lord sent you over here to witness over here. But if you're trying to compete with somebody that's on the east side and you over here on this other side, how can you? That's not for you to reach. It's whatever way. Whatever corner you in, you reach from that corner that God has given you. You reach from that platform God has given you. You reach from that ministry God has given you. You reach from there. It's not a competition. When New Freeman and God's Hospital get together, we have the one goal. Praising the Lord. We don't looking at God's Hospital, Deliverance, Holiness Church, or New Freeman Chapel, Baptist church, we Missionary Baptist church, we're not looking at that like that. When we get together, we have church. We ain't looking at what's on the outside, what that sign said out there. We're not looking at whichever. And both of our bishops do not compete. They just do their thing, and they go, and we can go and sit down and eat and have a great time. There's no competition, because we speaking on the word of God. There's no competition. Oh, I'm gonna preach better than you, Collins. I'm gonna preach better than you, Smith. They don't do that. When they say they tag team preaching, they tag team singing, they tag team whatever position is done. I love that about them, because there's no competition. There's no jealousy between them. I know for sure, for certain, there's no jealousy. They help each other out. They support each other. I know when Bishop Collins can call a Bishop Smith, he know that he can. I got a friend that I can call. I'm not talking about nobody else. I don't want nobody to get offended. Why she didn't say nothing about me? I love Bishop Collins too. You do. But what I'm saying is, I'm telling you from some things that I have just seen just recently. And it's beyond more than what you can ever think or imagine when it comes down to friendship, when it comes down to love, when it comes down to being there. I know Bishop can call anybody, and they'll give him the advice. They'll talk to him. They'll help him out with whatever he needs help with. But when it comes down to I'm talking about where I see it with my own eyes, that there's no jealousy, there's no competition, there's nobody I'm trying to steal your members, you trying to steal mine. I think you said this about me. I think you said that in text messages, men. It's none of that. That right there, I can say is genuine. It's none of that. And when me and his wife get together, because we did a couple of weeks ago, we went shopping, and he was just like, wait a minute, what y'all doing? I was like, listen, we be back. Just give us a little time. Y'all can sit down. We got this. And to him, to me, I felt like I said, well, I see something where my husband was in need of certain parts of his ministry where he needed help at. And Bishop Smith just stepped right in, and he's been, and you love people to be honest. So I told you, I love when people be honest with you. And they tell you, hey, next time, I told you a long time ago, I was wearing blouses a little low, and I didn't put no jacket on. So, people were saying, hey, and I can't see it because there's comments and stuff here. So I can't see how low it is. But I wanted to change that, because I was like, okay, you're right. Let me do better. Let me go and change something about me. That means there's no heartache. There's no hatred. There's no jealousy. There's no nothing. I take that with a grain of salt, and I do something about it. Same thing. What I'm saying is, I know but that's the thing. When it comes down to ministry and preaching, we feel like because the person that's preaching is younger, or they have a different field, or their way of delivering the message is better than the way you would have delivered it. Why are you jealous and mad? Did he get somebody's soul to be saved? Did he get them to come closer to Christ? Did he get them to change their mind about killing themselves or killing somebody? Did he get them to say, let me go and mend this broken relationship that I had with my dad? Let me go mend this broken relationship that I had with my mama, with my kids, that I haven't seen my kids in 10 years. He got me to change my mindset about that. You might have preached that same message, but the way he said it, it was delivered better, so it made somebody come closer to Christ. Why are we jealous? Long as the common goal. I'm not talking about nobody. I'm just saying. Long as your common goal was to reach somebody, and for somebody to change their mind about doing something that could have been hurtful to them or to someone else. It's not a competition. This is not a game. This is not for us to sit up there and say, I bet I can preach this better than Collins. I bet I can show, because you got more members than could mean you got more headaches. You got more heartaches. I'm just saying, people feel like that's not, okay, I'm not going to talk about, I'm on my podcast, so I don't want to, I'm not going to go too far into that. But I'm just saying, the jealousy and the heartache, the envy, because it's between pastors and preachers too. Men say, oh, I'm not jealous. I don't get jealous because of another pastor. I don't get jealous because of another minister, because he's younger, or because he has a different following, or I'm not jealous because of that. But you can see the jealousy. I'm just saying some things that I've seen with my own self eyes with 4 of these, because I wear glasses, that I see with my own self, that I know that without a shadow of a doubt that my husband, Bishop Smith, I know how they are, their friendship is. And like I said, just with being in service, we don't, because people, again, if it's a denomination, a lot of folks don't like to deal with you because you go to a Baptist church, or because you go to a holiness church, or because you go to an apostolic church, or whatever your denomination is. People don't want to associate with you. But I love when people just say, child, that don't matter. Are we here to serve the Lord? Because I'm serving the same God you serve. And if we serving the same God, all this other, away with all that other stuff. That don't even matter. Who does that matter? We can't change Listen, okay. I'm gonna go because I can go down that road. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna walk on the other side. But as I was stating, y'all, I do apologize. But as I was stating, y'all, I just wanted us to do better when it comes down to how we treat people and how we worshiping God and how we feel the jealousy that we have. All those things that we talked about today, I want y'all to take them and to apply them to your life. I pray that I helped somebody today. I pray that I gave you a better look on things or a better outlook, however you feel about things. I pray that today is going to be awesome. It's going to be amazing for you. Can you continue to be that beautiful you, that pretty you, that gorgeous you, that handsome you, that great things that God has for you? You continue to go forward towards those things. Don't change your goals according to somebody else. Let them enhance your goals. Don't let them change your goals. Let them enhance your goals, okay? You know, folks will go in and say, I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think you should do it that way. I don't think you should handle it that way. But they don't have a better outcome for how you should handle or do things. Man, listen. If you can't enhance what God has given me to do, then don't worry about it. A lot of people don't want to enhance that, but they don't want to do that. They just want to talk you down from it because they jealous. I'm telling you, we're going to talk about jealousy one day. You know, folks are so jealous. Like, for real. For real. For real. When I say for real, I mean for real. When I say folks are so jealous-hearted, they don't know how to handle it because they so jealous. They don't even know how to deal with it. They don't even know how to handle it. They don't know how to come to the person and tell them that, ooh, it's bad. It's bad. It's bad. Hold on, y'all. Come on, sister mothers, when God's children. Come on, dream work, teamwork. Come on with all that. Y'all better come on this morning. I love it. I love it. But I'm grateful to God for where He is. And I was telling y'all, I don't know if y'all were on here earlier, but I was saying that a couple of things here. Y'all don't forget about the t-shirt giveaway for one. Go to my page, God's Day. It's going to show on there the instructions on what to do to be a part of the giveaway. But I was saying, for those that are still on here, I don't know if Awana, Sister Bullet, if y'all was still on here, it's starting to rain. Listen, I curled this hair. But, you know how that go. But I was telling them that last night I was contacted about doing something. And pray with me that it works out. And it's, it works out. Coming out my comfort zone with it. So I pray that it works out and everything goes good with it. I got this flowy skirt on today, and it's let me know which way the wind is blowing today. But pray that it works out. That I was contacted by a particular company to do something, and pray that it works out. I just want y'all to stand and agree with me that works out. I don't want to discuss it until not on here. I don't mind discussing with somebody if they're not on here, but I don't want to do it on this live. But just pray that it works out, and if it does, then of course I'm gonna bring it to the forefront. Hey, lady, you must know I talked about you earlier. You already know that. But pray that this company that contacted me got me stepping out my comfort zone with this to help me that this works out. That's pretty much what it is. To pray that it works out. It was late last night when I was contacted, but I just wanted y'all to pray with me that it comes to something really good, something really great. Also that I'm working on some other stuff on the other side, but I don't like to talk about any of the stuff until it actually happens.
So I just wanted to let you all know that. My crazy self. Yes, he is. He is, Sister Mullins. He is definitely in control. I'm gonna have to put this down because I forgot to pull my badge out. I'm smart today. Hold on, y'all. Normally I have my badge sitting there, but I didn't today. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. But I was telling y'all about Teonda Smith with Star Diva Bling with T. Y'all better check her out. She's another paparazzi consultant that I know. Very beautiful young lady that has some great things that's going on. I told y'all we share each other's stuff. We can network together. We can help each other out by supporting each other. It don't have to always be about you and your products and yours. We can do this as a whole. Come on, badge. So you just gonna wait. You just ain't gonna act right today. Good morning, how are you? This badge didn't want to correct get itself together. Oh, okay. Thank you, ma'am. Oh, thank you, ma'am. Have a good day. Thank you. Okay. Hey, how are you? Yes, he's working in favor. Y'all know I told y'all if something, I was talking about the elevation earlier. Bishop was telling about our elevation in 2018 on how things was going to be elevated. Apostle Porter came last week. Hey, how are you? Hi. Hey. I can't wave like that back right now because both of my hands is full and I'm walking on this skirt. Listen, pray for me, listen. But our Apostle Porter came last week and he was speaking some things. He said the elevation, her increase is coming. And as she increase, y'all increase. So I'm saying the same thing. Y'all know if I increase, everybody increase. Well, I'm going to bring everybody as much as I can. I'm going to talk about you and put you out there. Y'all know my podcast. Do know that. I talk about y'all. You're on the podcast. So it's not no one part, no one little small part. I need to lose some weight then, or get myself in shape. I'm stars. Good morning. Good, how are you? Good morning. How are y'all? Good. Ooh, this cup. Ooh, on the thing. Ooh. No, girl, listen. How many months ago was that? Yeah, it was a long time ago. At least 2 months ago. Yeah. Oh, okay. Take money out. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah. What is this one? Yeah, it was more simple. It was more simple than to I said hi. She is. Teonda said hey. She said hey. She said, what you doing? Uh-huh. She said, what you doing?
Oh, she joined your group chat every morning?
Uh-huh. You know, she sells paparazzi. Mm-hmm.
I used to wear the year, but I don't wear it no more like I used to, so I don't spend my money. I don't buy it.
Yeah.
But I might have to buy some earrings for them.
Yeah, she got some good stuff now. She got some real good stuff. Yeah. It was a girl purr, but I don't know. I ain't seen her in a while.
Oh, they did look good. And they look good.
Yeah.
Oh, they found her though.
Yeah.
We'll strike behind here. She young.
You are lying to me.
She got it. You know.
Must be nice. Huh? Girl, I ain't know that.
I was in the chair, y'all. But,
I did not know that.
oh, when I found out I was out.
Oh, okay. 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 Yeah, yeah. Okay. Oh, it looks like it's under. Yeah, I found it. Okay, so it's under. What did I go? I'm not gonna click out of. Okay, so it's under pay. Okay, and then payment elections, and then you go down to where it says it has your accounts, and then it says add.
I did that already.
You did that.
The part I'm missing, see where I add, at the top of the thing, so you got all these up here, you got the one at the bottom where your money go.
Right.
See, it's up here.
But it's not down here where the money goes.
Remember what I did.
Oh, so okay, so you can separate and put how much you want to go into that particular account. Okay. Okay.
Like, it's showing I got 8 accounts here.
Uh-huh.
I got 9 at the top. So I need to have a 9 at the bottom. I can't remember what I did to get it down there like I did Acorn. Remember how I said? So I thought I clicked on the little 3 dots right here.
That's what I was because that's what I just clicked on.
And it's not doing anything.
Okay, so because it says add, it says add filter, and then filter condition, I guess. Let me see. I don't know if this is the same thing. Because you already said you clicked on a little dot.
That's how I able to get the others in there.
Yeah, the little dashes that's like this, the little lines. You clicked on that. And then click add. Did it add? It had add on there?
Yours got add with
Uh-huh.
the dots.
Uh-huh.
Mine gonna say add with the dots.
It got the little lines. I clicked on there and it says filter, and then it says add, and then add.
On the top up here.
On the top.
So something not working here that's not in the
Yeah, yeah.
You gotta verify it. I want it.
They probably have to do that. When you just added today?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they probably have to verify to make sure your routing number and stuff. They probably have to do that. I'm guessing.
I knew I clicked on it and put the little
It should. I'm gonna say it should have let you add whatever account is at the top and let you put how much money you want and coming from that particular account going into the next one.
another account. It wouldn't let me.
Because I don't know if there's.
Give me the option. See how I do the option. Overlay the action. That's on the one I already got up there.
Yeah, they probably need to change something.
Let me see if they're doing my regular thing. Yeah, I'll do it. I knew I wasn't tripping. So you.
Yeah, under the payment elections, I clicked on a little squiggly line, and then it says add, and then it lets you go in there and change whatever amounts. Oh no, that's not it. This one here is the filter. Okay, hold on.
I know how to put the money in, but you just need to edit on the right.
Right, you can click edit, and edit will show you which one it is.
But I need to do is take one. I need to add that account on this list. You see what I'm saying?
Uh-huh. Let me see.
What I had to do to get that down there. Record it.
Yeah, that's weird. Because you can edit the accounts at the top, but it doesn't, yeah, it's not giving you the, you can't, I don't see where you can edit the,
Because mine won't let me edit the bottom. Yeah.
Can't be down more than 2 hours at a time and certain
I'll mess up something.
Yeah, I got it.
You too, Teonda. You too. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do some work, y'all. I want y'all to have a wonderful day, a beautiful day, an amazing day, incredible day. Keep doing the great things that God has so for you. Remember the things that I've said. Don't forget about the podcast. Don't forget to follow these great people. I will post it. I will add it onto this video because I want y'all to just have an easy access just to click on the link and take you straight to where you need to go. Follow these people. Share this page. Like the page. Support. Don't forget about the t-shirt giveaway. Don't forget about that. That will be happening on Friday. But if you do, you have to follow all the rules that are there. Remember, God loves you. I love you. There's something you can do about it. I'll talk to y'all later.